Have you ever thought what lies between the land we live? So, from the space, our Earth looks cool and blue, but inside it is so hot that rocks can melt. The interior temperature of our Earth is over 5000 degrees Celsius. Understanding the interior of the Earth helps us know how volcanoes erupt and how our planet works from inside. Our Earth, which looks solid and uniform, is actually made up of different layers using volcanic eruption and earthquake. So, in the interior of the Earth, which there are so many layers in the inside our Earth. They are crust, metal, and core. Each layer is made up of different materials, temperature, and physical properties, which together make up the internal structure of our planet. Now, I would like to call my classmate Varsha for further explanation of for layers of the Earth.
So now I will explain about layers of the earth. There are three layers of the earth: crust, metal, and core. The uppermost layer over the earth's surface is called crust. It is the thinnest of all the layers. It is about 35 km on the continental Mars and only 5 km on the ocean. But the main mineral constituents on the continental Mars are silica and
Speak.
silica and aluminum. The main oceanic crust consists of the 2900 km on the it is made up of silica and magnesium. It is thus called Sima. This is Sima and this is Sierra.
Yeah.
Just beneath the crust there is mantle which extends up to a depth of 2900 km just below the crust. This is nectar. It is formed in liquid. It is hottest layer of the earth. The innermost layer over the earth's surface is called core. With the radius of the 3500 km, the main mineral consists of made up of nickel and iron. The central core has very high temperature and pressure. So now I would like to call my classmate Ananya for the further speech.
My topic is rocks and minerals. The earth crust is made up of various types of rocks. Any natural mass of mineral matter that makes earth crust is called rock. Rocks can be of different color, size and texture. There are three main types of rocks: igneous rock, sedimentary rock and metamorphic rock. When the molten magma comes on the earth's surface, it cools and becomes solid. Rocks thus formed are called igneous rocks. Igneous rocks are also called primary rock. There are two types of igneous rocks: intrusive rock and extrusive rocks.
Very good.
When can you imagine lava coming out from the volcano? Lava is actually very red molten magma coming out from the interior of the earth. When it comes on the earth's surface, it cools down. It rapidly cools down and becomes solid. Rocks thus formed are called extrusive igneous rocks. Sometimes they cool deep. They cool deep inside the earth crust. Thus, they are called intrusive igneous rocks. Now, I would like to call my friend Dwanit for further explanation.
Yeah. Good afternoon everyone. Today we are going to learn about how igneous and sedimentary rocks are changed into metamorphic rocks. Igneous and sedimentary rocks can be changed into metamorphic rock under great heat and pressure. Rocks roll, crack, and hit each other and turn into small fragments. These smaller particles are called sedimentary rocks. Like it showed here.
Why are they called sedimentary?
Because they roll down and crack each, hit each other, they compose it down in the sand.
And layers are there.
Layers.
Sediments are there.
Yes.
Okay, everything is collected down only and they make layers. So it is called sedimentary.
Yes. How igneous and sedimentary rocks change into metamorphic rocks? Because igneous and sedimentary rocks change into metamorphic rocks under great heat and pressure. Under great heat and pressure, these rocks may also contain fossil of plants, animals, etc. How rocks are useful to us? Rocks are useful to us by many ways, like in roads, buildings, and in many games. For example, Pitu, Steppu, Seven Pitu, Steppu, and the 5 stones Pitu era. Now I will like to call my classmate him for further explanation about rock cycle.
You will be surprised to know that when the rock changes type in a cyclic manner, from one to another is called a rock cycle. You have already learned that when a molten magma cools it solidifies to become igneous rocks. Igneous rocks are broken down into small particles and deposited and transported to form sedimentary rocks. These igneous and sedimentary rocks are subjected to heat temperature and to form metamorphic rock. When a metamorphic rock and which are under strain of great heat and pressure lies down to form molten magma. This molten magma can again cool down and solidifies to become igneous rocks. Rocks are made up of different minerals.
Over. Sonia teacher, you go down teacher, see the noise.